Happy Thursday, folks. This is PJ, giving God thanks for life and health and strength as usual. And I just wanted to say, I just am enjoying the wonderful weather. Beautiful weather. Big up to all my peeps up north, in the cold. Bless up yourself. Yes. So last night's match featured the following schools: York Castle High and St. Mary High. Now remember, St. Mary High is out of St. Mary, and St. Mary's College is in St. Catherine. Interesting fact. So I can summarize last night's match like it was like an appetizer. Like, when like we old people, right before we eat a big meal, we have the little soup for bells to gas. It was like an appetizer. Yes, not bad at all. So I have to big up. I have to big up York Castle. And let me tell you why I have to big up York Castle. People, it's a school that don't have a history of doing very well in the competition. It's a school where have a history for really, because I remember my cousin used to be the coach for that team many moons ago. And I tell you, sometime when the match had done, the team all had done for single digits. 5, 2, 1. It ain't pretty. I used to tease him, right? He used to hide more time when me I do my commentary then, because I know I done him. But let me tell you, I really enjoyed York Castle's input. They didn't win. They didn't win. Matter of fact, the match itself was sort of low scoring. But the beauty is that even the questions that were incorrectly answered weren't very far from the actual answers. Yeah. So let's talk about how the match progressed. The opening challenge ended on 4-3. I think it was 4 St. Mary and 3 to York Castle. I understand that you guys are very weak in the areas of current affairs, because that the Dennis Chung question there in the buzzer section, and sports as well too. Them could have done a little better upon that. But me I give you one free pass. And the languages, yeah, one not so good pan the French and the Spanish none tal. But anyway, just to note that the end of the speed section had them at 17 to 16. 17 St. Mary and 16 York Castle. Big up to the ladies on St. Mary team. Yeah. Mark you, the guy wasn't bad. The guy on the team was not bad at all. But the 3 ladies from me stood out. Especially the two merciless girls. We call them merciless girls because the 2 of them last name Paris. Yolala fly all the way from Paris. And not tell me, oh, I don't sound very well in the morning, people. Yeah, you know what. Anyway, and the 2 of them in Paris, and trust me, them look as far as from the east is from the west. So I don't know if a cousin, or it could be sisters, and they can't tell me still, but they name favor. But big ups to the captain as well. By the way, proportion of bubbles to ear should be, proportion of ear to bubbles should be 2 to 1. There should be 2 pounds of ear and 1 pound of bubbles, not 2 pounds of bubbles and 1 pound of ear. But me like you. And me got give you a free pass for the bubbles them. Yeah? Cause you're bright. What I enjoyed about York Castle now is that everybody participated. It was definitely a good team effort. And if by some chance them can get a wild card slot, it would still be a progress compared to the years before. The 2 of them now go win. Let's just make that clear. But me like the little camaraderie were going last night. Them never back down from each other, especially in the buzzer segment. It was not a silent movie like the night before. People actively spoke. Yes? And I liked the way that last question that St. Mary answered. It was in unison. Like them could have really going all together sing when them asked the question about the encryption, and them answer the question, encryption. So at the end of the buzzer round, the score read York Castle on 21 and St. Mary on a noble 24. But I appreciate you guys. It really lift my heart for say me know where una come from, especially York Castle. You know, it really warms my heart to see the level of progress that has taken place in that institution compared to. So, you know, keep it going. You know, don't stop the progress. This is not labor. This is not labor right talking, but don't stop the progress, guys. Don't stop the progress. So on that note, have a really good day, guys. It's almost Friday, so toodles.